I'll be using a stick and stitch design I've had for a while, a jean jacket I found in my closet a few weeks ago, embroidery thread from a gift I made my mom for Mother's Day, a pair of scissors, needles, and a thing to help me thread the needles. When we decided to make this video, I was so excited because I immediately knew what I wanted to do. I recently got into embroidery and I've done a lot of small projects, like currently I've been working on a pair of boots of mine that I'm kind of covering in vines and leaves and stuff with embroidery. But when I found this jean jacket, I knew I wanted to like cover it in different designs. I wanted to like push myself to try something different and not just stick with things that I know I can do, like the vines and leaves. Well, I put the jacket aside to do that and it kind of got put on the back burner and I haven't touched it since. But since I now have this video to kind of keep me accountable, I've decided I'm gonna do one, and I'm trying this potion bottle and hopefully it turns out well. And if this is the one design that actually makes it on this jacket, I will be more than happy. Boom. Final product. Not the greatest thing in the world, but not terrible. Look at that.
Okay, so the art craft challenge we're doing today is to make a craft out of stuff that is in our house. And I asked specifically, I said, is this stuff that we can just find around the house, any average house, or stuff that we already happen to have in our house, including craft supplies? And Summer said anything that's already in our house. So I'm gonna try to make something really good, and I'm gonna use craft supplies, so hopefully it's not trash. Let's do it. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I started on a craft and then a lot of stuff happened in my personal life, and I saw what Summer did for her craft, and now I feel like I need to step up my craft, but it is also like a week later. This is so overdue. R.I.P. Elsie, I'm so sorry. But now I feel like I need a different craft, because also I lost something for my original craft. I lost my little paper. So let's see what we can do. So I found this little jar in one of my craft drawers, and I think if I clean it up, I can do something kind of cute. So stay tuned. Okay, so a bit of a location change. I'm upstairs, actually, in my dining room. My dog is right here. There was a spider in my room and I couldn't catch it, so now we're here. But let me show you the craft supplies I got. So we started off with this little jar tube thing, and it has a flat bottom. I feel like you can see that. Anyway, So it has a flat bottom, so it can just like sit on a table. So what I was thinking is I also have a bunch of old paintbrushes that I left in water for way too long, and now they're gross, so I have to throw them away or do something with them. So I was thinking I could take a few of them and a few pieces of paper that I already have and try to make little flowers, like little paper flowers, but like little ones. I've made paper flowers before, but never in this size. So I'm gonna put them in here, depending on how many fit in here. And then I'll probably try to put something cute in here, depending on what I can find. I don't know though, but here we go. Here we go. So on my quest to find like soil to put in this here jar, I remembered I recently had a birthday and me and my sister got this whole big pack of straws that is wildly unnecessary, probably very bad for the environment. They were $1. So I'm thinking I can just cut up the ends of these straws, and make some fun looking soil. It'll be fun. So I can't imagine I would need very many, but let's go ahead and put some in here. If they'll go. Cosmo and Wanda vibes for sure. So I grabbed some embroidery floss and I'm essentially just gonna glue and wrap it around the paintbrushes, like the handle stem parts, so that you don't just see like the gross wood part for these flowers. Here are my stems. Wow, look at them. I was just hit with a stroke of genius. I told myself, Cosmo, if you're gonna do a paper craft, do a paper craft. So you know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm about to look so smart. It's gonna be crazy. Just gotta wait. I have a rolled up piece of brown paper on here and a bottle, and watch this, watch this. That's soil. That's what we in the biz call soil. Heck yeah. All I have to do now is to make the flower part of the flower, and this is what this is gonna be. I'm essentially just gonna twist it all together and it'll end up on here, and hopefully it goes well. So here is one flower. And what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna make like kind of like maybe 4 or 5 different ones and just like put them on here, and then we'll be done. So yeah, so I'm trying to organize these flowers, keep the flowers in a way that is going to make these as a whole look not too busy, because I'm probably gonna have about 3 flowers on each, but that means I want a big flower on all of them, medium and a small. So we'll go like that. But then we have to figure out an orientation that looks good. So hold on. Are you ready to see the final product? Okay. Okay. Are you kidding? It's just so, it's like simple and cute. I like it.
So for my craft today, I decided to paint these cute little discs and use them as wall decor, but unfortunately all the footage we were not able to use, so I had to choose a new craft. But I wanted to show them off, and I'm punishing my fiance because he promised me we could use the footage and we couldn't. So instead I decided to make this t-shirt into a cute halter crop, something better for summer, something more light and breezy for the hot weather. So first you're going to start outlining your shirt. You're going to have to cut the sleeves off in order for it to achieve the halter look. And now what I'm doing next is just cropping it to the length that I like. This you can choose depending on how cropped you like your tops. For me, I like mine to be a little bit closer to my jean line, just so I'm showing less skin for school and all that. But like I said, you can choose. The cool thing about this halter top is it's no sewing, so if you don't have access to a sewing machine, or if you're just in a hurry and you want to make a new cute top out of a t-shirt, you don't have to worry about the stress of a sewing machine, which worked out for me because my sewing machine is currently not working, which was unfortunate, but that's why this DIY is so great. So after you cut the sleeves off, you're gonna start to flip it over to the other side, flatten it all out like I'm doing right now, and then measure where you want the top part to end. Once you got that all measured out, you can start by cutting it along that seam. And essentially what this is doing is getting rid of the upper part of the bag, so that way you can achieve the halter top. So right now I'm just chopping it all off, and then you're gonna flip it over and cut along the neckline. So that way you can put that over your head, and it's like a no tie halter top at the top and a tie at the bottom. So you can get an open back concept. Okay, after you complete that step, once again, we're turning it back to the other side, and we're just gonna swoop right up the top of that and cut that in half. So that way you should have an open top, like so, turn around, and tie it in the back. This is so great because it's adjustable to your shape, and it's almost like a corset effect. And you get this cute, snug top, and this is the final look. Hope you like.